Hello, you guys. This is Felicia, Anita, Marion. I'm making this video because I have been attacked today at the Florida Community Health Center as well as on the bus. This same dude, every time I see him, he claims it's about sexual morality. And even when I'm quoting him scripts, and I done screamed and yelled at him in New Horizons, told the staff what he was saying and doing, and told them to tell him to stop doing and saying that stuff, and that the answer is no. And like maybe 3 or 4, if not more, staff members even told him that I said no. He done got on the bus again claiming it's about sexual morality, claiming I say they want me when I done told them, quit saying y'all want to be sexual more because that's not what y'all goal is. And quit saying y'all want me to cease to exist when y'all claiming I'm getting buried. 2012, 2011, whichever year that was, they claim I said that year before that, and I didn't get buried. They took me in a morgue that was inside of a lake and slid my body into the cremation tomb, and my body got turned to ashes. These people wasn't there, but they'll try to be there this time. This is my crime plea for her. I am a rape victim. They are raping and attacking and accusing and abusing me everywhere I go. And when they be the females, they make it even worse and be so nasty because they don't be like me. And I'm not talking about my characters. I'm trying my best not to talk inappropriate. But Abba Father, Miss Nazareth, and Felicia, excuse me and excuse my French and language. But they have little dicks. Some of them be probably fat or whatever. And they claim they could do stuff and bust my private part open and do stuff to my private part. They claim a Q-tip can go in me or that the size it was. The size it was all because somebody else is invading me. Did I get surgery done from sticking 4 fingers in my private part because Nolan claimed he was a sex partner? Did claim me I was scared to get kicked out to go to prison for calling the police. When I called DCF and the police, he claimed what he cared and didn't care about. They all just sat up close because they thought the trumpet that was going to blow was going to be the rapture to take me out of the world. Like it's something here in my body of pleasure for y'all. I know that my private part is not that what days are, and they still condoning this stuff and shapeshifting into men's, claiming that I got something for them out of the sex wise of my sex part of my sex body parts. And excuse me, I don't have sex partners. I've been at this place 6 months and still haven't had a sex partner, and I'm not looking for one. Wasn't looking for one in 2020 either with Skeet stinking breath behind. They won't sit themselves down, and the females definitely need to sit down. How did my body part change from 4 fingers to a Q-tip to 1 or 2 fingers from 4? Then from a fist to 4 fingers. Then the lady that she's told me she just turned 51 in June, the same month I turned 36. She told me she was turned 51 years old, but she's claiming it's about violence and murder, which is a form of violence, rape, which is a form of violence. She just told one of these dudes that she brought here to give me a disease like I'm a consensual partner, like I'm finna just go out and lay down with someone after seeing New Jerusalem get burnt down and destroyed, looking at a jail cell, want to see the earth getting blowed up. And it wasn't in 2020 either, matter of fact, it was 2019. The world ended twice in 2019, or once in 2017, and then another time in 2019. 2 years apart, the world got destroyed. And they still racing on. Like, I just heard somebody get off the bus behind me. I didn't look back because I was walking, but I probably should have looked back and to see if it was them that was off the bus. Somebody probably would have used, they probably would have used each other identity to say they still sitting on the bus. Then he sit there in New Horizons. I mean, every time I see him, he talks about like I'm about sexual morality, even though he know I'm his victim and he a rapist. He got off the bus and followed behind me on South 12th Street at 812 South 12th Street when they stopped at the corner and let me off the bus. He followed me that day, claiming he got something to bust me open to fit my private part. And it wasn't a private part that I stuck a Q-tip in either. It was big to fit 3 or 4 fingers, and he still say he had something to fit that. Knowing I remember him raping me at New Horizons with a little ass dick. Then they threatened claiming what they parked by and all this other stuff by empty buildings. Then he say I ain't gonna. He admit that I'm gonna be a ghost when I get killed, right? So then he turned around and say I won't be able to walk out the building as a ghost. How slow do you really sound? A ghost can walk through walls indoors, in windows, in objects. Wouldn't need money, a place to live, or a place to eat, or stuff to eat or drink. Wouldn't need anything at all. And then her, like back to the subject of Miss Maggie Butts. She just turned and said she was going to the police station just in case I try to make a report or want to make a report about what just happened at the doctor's office and on the bus. And now it's someone's using voices that they think is mine or the judge's voices. Claim number 6 say that, could you please tell them to quit touching me because I'm not sexual at the sexual more and saying I'm going to say it for no reason at all. They ain't say it at all, but they say I'm not going to say it for a reason, is what they said a different way. I'm saying it a little different because every time I say not for a reason, they sit there and say that for a reason when I say no reason. They sitting here claiming I'm sexual more, like that's gonna make me be suicidal or walk off to be homeless. Then he know I'm no one he know. I never knew him anywhere outside of him walking the streets, claiming to be a serial rapist with a little ass dick. Or being at New Horizons as a rapist with a little ass dick. Don't know him but done seen him doing those things. No more than the rapist is what they always have been. Now these people that's invading me gonna sit there and lie and say I'm sexual, more sexually active. I done screamed no or said no more than one time today. They lie about that, and for what? For what now? What purpose or reward are they getting out of saying I'm sexually active? Especially the preachers in the churches and the invaders. 5 years. Next year makes 6 years. Just nasty. All in the doctor's office biting on my face to claim I'm their food. What could y'all really get done to me? Y'all saying y'all finna eat me. Hooray. What would I have for y'all to invade or touch or follow? I definitely go into heaven without being followed, and I never see them again. Only at the judgment seat. Crying shame. Uh, Other than that, somebody came here and drunk off my cup and drunk some of my soda off my straw. I knew that somebody was gonna invade me for the pap smear, but they didn't even do the pap smear. They just told me to swab with the Q-tip inside of my private part. And the little hole that used to be up inside of my private part, that wasn't there. Or in whoever private part it may be. Because the devil said years ago that it's other people that he tell to go inside of me or to get on top of me to have sex with them to my face. Yep. Loose to something that size when they all left. And then they claim what they can. Don't they still claim that it's about sexual morality? I done told them these same scriptures over and over. I know y'all police is listening and watching this stuff as well as the judges. Y'all need to come arrest these people. If y'all arrest these people, then the other people I go around, they'll think twice before doing it because they done seen somebody really get arrested to be sent to prison for rape. Just arrest them already, whether y'all corrupt or not. Arrest them. The last time I made this video, they came to the earth before it was even time for them to come to the earth. And the same dude that's claiming it's about sexual morality every time he see me, he got arrested. He was in class at New Horizons, and something told me, the spirit told me to go there, and I'm finna see him get arrested. And the police came in there and arrested him. I mean, that is straight up serious sexual harassment and serious stalking. And definitely rape. It ain't gonna be no more and no less than rape when it's me as the female and when it's them as the men's or females that tell lies and excuse and suppress the truth for their unrighteousness. See how they be raping me and sexually assaulting me and attacking me, but then they call it sex? That's what their life consisted of always. They ain't been no different. I'm making this video, my phone won't record so the police can hear me yelling at them, telling them I'm not consensual and stuff. My phone won't keep recording. It keeps shutting off after a few seconds. Can't even call the cops because she just drove over there to go to the police station. Like Jolisha, whoever that was, said Miss Jennifer was doing. So she turned around and drive slow to go back the other way, knowing that's what she was going at to the police department. But it'll come to an end sooner or later. that I wouldn't have to worry about getting raped unless it's somebody that's real crazy to see somebody get arrested and sent to prison for raping me and still would. Hold up. The police got sentenced to 15 years to life in prison. Judge Murray told him to take off the uniform and go to his jail cell and wait to go to prison. He was in the building saying that I'm in the courtroom with Judge Murray, in the courtroom with all of us. But those, it was corrupt police is in there too. Well, he was a police himself, so he was corrupt himself. I keep that on recording. I gotta go to the bathroom, you guys, and I'm gonna only put my clothes down to use the bathroom like I've been doing the years now, or to change my clothes or take a shower or something. That's the only reason I've been taking my clothes off. Nothing had to do with sex or anything. The whole world knows that. I might even drunk off my water bottle. I'm honest. I meant to tell her I want my blood tested for herpes. Then I took it off my chart list. They're just trying to get these people to get diseases like they did when this happened last time. Because they did say HIV on my chart before, and then they took it off and said it was negative when they said positive. But people can still have HIV and test negative anyway if they're taking HIV medication. That's what they told me at the up center. That's what they told me at the doctor's office. drinking my soda. Did y'all see who drunk some of my soda? I know the time that last time this went on, each time this went on, when I had to go to court. Not as a defendant, but a victim. Somebody been in the bed and put trash on the bed. Anyways, I knew that someone was gonna invade me. I don't know if I want to, but I still want to get a pap smear. But they don't want to do it at that office, so they want to say it's my body parts. Guaranteed, they finna tell me I got all type of diseases, which means they got it. They tell me I got herpes because I do get itchy and I do feel bumps coming inside my vagina, and I done had bumps on inside the crease of my lips of my vagina, by my booty hole, and inside my mouth. So while they say they use condoms or not, they're not sex partners of mine. I'm not lying at all, for real. I really am not sexually active. They still got diseases either which way it go. I just hope they don't send me to a gynecologist that's in St. Lucie, because they keep sending me referrals for those. If they do that, I won't be able to get a pap smear until God bless me with my own vehicle. But it's a place that do gynecology that accept my insurance that's right across the street from them. So, and I forgot to show her this bump on my back. I think it's like somebody who had a pope from cancer. That's where I think that come from. I forgot to tell her to test me for herpes and HIV through my blood. Let me look what it say. They may be tested for it. They want to say it's my body parts, then that most definitely they got diseases. Let's see what they tested for. Oh, they test me for HIV, hepatitis. Hepatitis B and C. I don't see herpes on here though. Maybe they'll have to do it over. I just tell them to do it over for the diseases. Now they claim that the people supposed to go to jail just by talking with it. They just talk by saying they named Felicia Marion or Marion. Come on. All because they know it ain't the real officers. Or at least the ones that's not corrupt or even the corrupt ones. The ones that don't do their job. That they get sworn in to do. I got sworn in when I got hired to be a mental health court judge. Yeah. Z City. Like that time they said, and he just said he went inside Michelle private part versus mine. Whatever he was talking about, it ain't nothing for me to remember. Because even Michelle had chlamydia, gonorrhea, and trichomonas, which is why she smelled like fish all the time. Either which way they go, they all got diseases. Stop it. Yep, so that's just me. I want to report it. I'm a rape victim. I don't report. I done made so many videos on here. No one's contacted me, and this happened to me before. Then the police and judges and the lawyers just start ringing me up. I don't know how to put my phone to my computer though, just in case my phone get broke because they slam it to the floor like Patrice did. I mean, she really thought I was gonna be violent. Then she sit there smiling. Like she really done got something done to me because she bust my phone open on the floor. Called did the right thing by quoting her scriptures and telling her about herself. Called 911 when it was really going to 911. Called them, showed them the phone was busted open. They still say I had to take her to civil court and sue her, and that it was my word against hers. And I'm like, okay, y'all see the phone busted open. Plus, I just heard her tell y'all that she raped me with her shitty mouth and that she broke my phone. So how is it my word against hers? And they still didn't take her to jail. I just repeated like the same thing I said before. But anyways, that was my day. And that's not just ain't the first day they done did this. This dude, they say his name is Eric. He been doing the same thing every time I done came in contact with him. He claimed he got my check cut off, or that he cut my check off, or took my check from me. When I know I was sitting there with him coming, getting on top of me, invading me, like Miss Jennifer did at the light bill place. I'm working at the light bill place, plus I'm coming in as this person, as an innocent Christian civilian and a victim of crime to pay a light bill. She know that these two people that's in front of each other is the same exact person, so she don't go after me. She go after the one that's sitting in there that works there. Unless that was her that came and went after me with Skeet, which it probably was. And that's what he did at the Social Security office. Approving myself for benefits. Serving myself. And then they still keep calling the lie truth and the truth a lie. And then they sit there and talk as if they somebody I know versus strangers. It's every day these I come across complete strangers and they really would talk as if they know me. Like they done hung out with me or been my family or my sex partner versus what they know they really are, a complete stranger and a criminal. Hating God and despising good. The devil don't stay on earth forever, nor do we stay on earth forever, nor in heaven forever. That's the Bible scriptures for them. I supposed to read some of my scriptures in the doctor's office. I don't know. I was listening to everything she was telling me. I don't know why I didn't tell her to test my blood for herpes and chlamydia and gonorrhea and syphilis. Herpes, chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis. They got HIV on there already. Check sugar. Oh, I forgot to show my doctors. Still at 150 even though I drunk soda, it's a sugar-free soda. Okay. And then they going against Scott, the father and mother, as well as Felicia and Marion being her own person. Not me, but still me. It's y'all. I know y'all know what I mean when I say it. Going against biblical historical facts that it's supposed to go on and it's supposed to end. Definitely going against Jesus. They sleep with him and think that that's going to make them go into heaven because they sleep with him. That's not what I ever thought. The stuff that I used to watch and the stuff I would read and look at and go through on the internet and in books and history books and the main number one best-selling history book, which is the Bible. That's what made me want to be with Jesus as his wife, not just as his sex partner, but they want to be just sex partners. They claim they want to be wives, but then they still be adulterers and fornicators and idolaters, rapists, women, raping another girl. I mean, they really took both of them pap smear tools out of the doctor's offices versus the ones that's skinny. And then these people still claim it was inside of my private part when I was 13 years old or 12 years old. That big old doggone pap smear tool, they know they ain't got nothing to do with a fit, something like that, not even they fist. And they still claim it was inside of my private part that I was consensual when I'm 12 and 13 years old. They adults. Don't think they ever been born as a baby like we have been. No, it ain't. People like them with penises that's maybe 5 times or more times than that, that's smaller than something that size. And they still claim my private part and change and stuff like that. And that they got stuff that could fit or that could fill versus drown, and someone that says no. Right now, while I'm on this record, I want to tell y'all I'm at 118 North 9th Street, Fort Pierce, 34950. To you guys that's watching, wherever you are, maybe across the world, city and states and countries and continents and bodies of water, and everyone here at this group home, this boarding home. I'm not sexually active. I don't want to be sexually active. I've been here 6 months. I came here May 1st, actually April 30th, and brought some stuff over. I'm not sexually active. I don't want to be sexually active. The answer is no to sex and sexual morality and violence. Y'all want to attack and hit me with y'all fists or get weapons to use upon me with blunt force? That's your prerogative. Just know that God sees fit to trouble those who trouble you when you're going through this type of situation as a Christian or a Christian want to be a repentant sinner and a law abiding citizen. No, I'm not having sex with anybody. I haven't done it for 5 years. I'm not doing it. The 6th year is coming up and it's going to stay this way. Unless I get married, and I won't marry these people that's raping me. No, I'm not having sex. My gosh. I done made these videos so many times. I done said no to sex even when I'm off camera. Done said the will of God is our sanctification, that we flee and abstain from sexual morality and not the wrong transgression to defraud another person in that matter. In the matter of sexual morality, we do not supposed to be rapists because that's wrong than defrauding and transgressing someone. In the matter of sexual immorality, we're supposed to flee and abstain from it. I've been abstaining. Come on, Father and Mother and God, Jesus, come on, do something. At least lock one person up. If a police can get told by Judge Murray that he's going to prison for 15 years to life in prison and to take off the uniform, these people are deranged. I'm in here with 2 females and other people that's claiming to be invisible attributes. And I'm saying no. It's not no purpose for me. It's not no feeling for me. It's not no reward for you guys or for me out of being sexual more. It's not. Look how something with a 4-inch came flying passing by New Horizons. Nasty. And what I stuck a Q-tip in wasn't that way either at the motel. Thank you. Why is my phone went down charge? It was like 90 something. Wait a minute. Sorry, you guys. I'm on my Bible app. I just took it off of a quiz. I hate when this thing do this. My blood pressure was 90 over what, 80 or something like that, 60 or something. So I had some low blood pressure today. Probably because I didn't take some iron pills. medically. Hello, good evening. How are you? Ah, I'm supposed to read a chapter out of Exodus this afternoon. It's just because I had a busy day. Heavenly Mother and Father, thank you for making it to the evening. Help me to forgive all my attackers, accusers, and abusers today, those who have provoked me to wrath, sin, and anger, and who have sought to deceive, distract, and discourage me. Because they know I walk and I stand for biblical principles and try my best to walk in the way of the truth and stay repetitive and stay defensive with the word, which is where I know I should have greeted now, or at least trying to greet out. Forgive me of my debts and faults today, talking inappropriately and talking about other people's looks or smells. I mean, I tried my best not to talk inappropriate on the internet, but hey, it's the truth. They lying about my body parts like they have always done, even after raping me without my clothes on. He know his penis wasn't that size, but he was being invaded by that Haitian dude, that demon that said he was Anthony. He got a little ass dick. And he's still coming after me every time he see me. He claims about sex. Then he sit there and claim they all claim what I always say. But I don't always say nothing but have to repeat myself and repeat the things that they have said and done. That's all I do. Repeat what they say and do what I observe them saying and doing in the scriptures and prayer. And do a little biblical stuff and be on YouTube and Facebook and my email. And Microsoft being searching up stuff. Going out to different organizations whenever I do go out to them. Ordering my stuff from my insurance company. Getting on the phone, texting people, calling businesses, doing job applications on Indeed. Haven't been doing it on Career Circle or Honest Jobs. Eating food, drinking drinks, smoking cigars, using the bathroom, cleaning up. I didn't clean up today. I had time to clean up before I left this morning. But I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow but the same old, same old. If it's the Lord's will for me to make it till tomorrow. Somebody inside of me with must on their breath. That's what I'm talking about. They about sexual morality amongst themselves, defiling their bodies, and then they come and attack me and invade me in that same matter that they know every time it's them, I never be that way. And they admitted that in the doctor's office. Plus, it was biting on my face. And on the bus, they admitted it to themselves, but claim what I always say as a complete stranger and claim what they care and don't care about. Then that one thing that God not saying that'll be convenient. That sure will be very convenient. I could just walk through doors and walls, not being an antichrist servant, not pledging allegiance to him or worshiping the beast, not taking the chip or the mark, not needing food and drinks, not needing clothes, not getting invaded or touched against my will and my private parts. That's convenient. But anyways, Father, my name is Felicia Anita Marion. I look forward to seeing you guys at my next meeting in the courthouse or when they take my life. Wanted for man to die once after that judgment. So now meet with y'all up there. Y'all know everything underneath the sun and moon and stars. Y'all see and hear everything underneath the sun and moon and stars. But I know I can explain myself. And I can tell y'all what this Bible says about how who we face supposed to be the characteristics of impartiality and justness. Justice and justfulness. In our name in Jesus' name, Felicia. Selah, amen. Hello. I just said my prayers in secret in my room, but I know I'm on YouTube, so it really wasn't in secret. But this is just for Abba Father Felicia and Miss Nazareth. So, anyways, yep. Can't wait for this to end. Why I look like somebody untwist my twist and cut my hair or something? Anyways, look how they rat back said it. Did you say that's your fault to a 10-year-old? Sit down. Even while I'm an adult, even if they said still 2025 and I'm almost 40 years old, what are y'all doing? Nothing different. Like our father said the devil was gonna do nothing different. Sit down. I know you're a fucking angel. So sit it down, Keisha. You're filthy and nasty. Cam, you talking to the devil saying it's my fault. Ain't nothing my fault. Nobody ain't y'all sex partners. Nobody ain't the sex partners of people that y'all with. Tell me what y'all won't say. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all still ain't getting that through y'all head. If it's 2025, I'm almost 4 years from now, I'll be 40 years old. Still won't be a sex partner. Sit your rump down. crying shame. They've been ashamed of herself. God never seen a cousin. Me, look what the angels have. And while y'all on here talking, claiming y'all Abba Father, everyone knows I'm not sexually active. And it's been on for an hour. Cameron, you telling the truth. Talking that way, but then when you get in court, you don't be nothing like friends or anything. Claiming that's the truth. How that's the truth? Then I wake up with holes and my drawers ripped up and everything. Woke up to go to the bathroom and laid back down in the bed, and somebody claimed that I got up and was laying back down. Did you tell the police I was sexually active, but did you really tell the truth about him raping me? Because that's the truth. Everybody at this place is raping me. You need to do your job and stop wanting to be a judge if you're going to sit there and tell lies like people doing all in the church houses that's meant for fellowship and for broken people to run to. Then she sat there and touched my necklace just to say that this stuff don't work on demons. God bless you guys. I hope y'all come to y'all senses, because Abba Father, I don't know where they get off claiming that you a judge or that you're supposed to be a judge, because that's nasty. I know I ain't lying. I know I ain't having sex with people.